Hey guys, so this is going to be a different kind of video in a way. As you can see from the title, it is my real talk, but this is for 21 and older or 18 and older or whatever it is, because I am at the moment somewhat intoxicated, and this is going to be weird, but this video is going to be about daddy issues. I wanted to talk about daddy issues simply because clearly I have them. Yeah, so the reason why this has even come up just now is because my cousin tagged me in something about how she misses me and she's at my dad's house, and she brought her daughter over there and she plays with my little sister or whatever, my little half-sister, because that's my life. So yeah, and I was just like, because she said she misses me, so I'm like, well, that's what happens when you have a father who doesn't give a fuck about the first set of children that he had and only cares about other family members and will hit those family members up if they have children in the mix. But that's none of my business. This isn't even tea anymore, it's liquor. Yep, that's what happens. So pretty much I said that, and it's the truth, because I don't talk about those kind of issues because they're much more involved, if you will. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who watches my channel who has either divorced parents or has a bad relationship with one parent as opposed to the other, if not both parents. But this is specifically daddy issues because those are clearly what I have. I'm only labeling them as daddy issues now because my mom has kind of done that for years, but I've never considered them to be daddy issues. But it took a little bit of maturing and acceptance to realize that I guess that's what I have, and why I do what I do, why I love the way I love, and just pretty much the reason for any type of heartache I feel like I've had. So let me wipe the lipstick off my teeth, or just off my mouth in general, because it's a really ugly color, and we can get started. Alright, that was so cute. So yeah, my parents got divorced when I was 15, but they've been separating since before I was born, so, you know, that was destined for failure. But I don't even really know what I want to talk about in this video, so I'm just gonna kind of give you guys the rundown on the relationship me and my father have. It's kind of non-existent, and I'm the type of person who, like, when I was younger, I would always think, I don't know why, it's gonna sound really weird, and it's not because I'm drunk, because I'm kind of coherent at the moment, but I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. And when I was younger, I would always have these moments where I would just stop and like feel awkward being alive in a way, because it was like, whoa, I'm a person, like I'm a human, this is a life that I live, like this is my life, I don't know how anybody else is dealing with this. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but it was just like, it was, I don't know, mind-boggling, if you will, to me that I was like a living, breathing human. But now I see why I'm drunk and why I shouldn't be filming this, because I forgot where I was going with this conversation. Anyway, alright, so I'll just move on with my whole dad thing. So, apparently he was a really good dad when I was younger, and then somewhere along the lines I decided, hey, because obviously it was my choice for me to grow up and get bigger and make my own decisions and have a mind of my own and everything like that, and that just doesn't work for my dad apparently, because he can't deal with adults or teenage children. You have to be 10 or younger in order for him to give a flying fuck about you. So here's the rundown. Obviously, like I said, my parents are divorced. My dad has had multiple girlfriends, and it took me until now to kind of realize that he's always going for women or girls who are maybe 4 years older than my older sister, when we're only 4 years apart, 5 years. Yeah, for them to have kids in order for him to feel something. I don't know if it's a Dominican thing or what, but he does this shit all the time. And he tried to get them pregnant they did whatever they did on the side, and he just never had a baby with them. But this other one, I guess they were on the same fucking page because they had a baby, so I have a half sister and shit. And so yeah, my dad likes to claim that he doesn't know how to pick up the phone, or that he doesn't have my phone number even though it doesn't change, or whatever the case may be, or he swears that he called me and I didn't answer the phone, which is bullshit because I'm one of those people who has my phone in my hand 24/7, so there's no way I didn't get your call. And you can text because now you have an iPhone, so there's no real excuse for it, but what the fuck ever. Moving on. So as I got older, there were more issues. There was a point where I've been going to therapy since I want to say 13 or 14. And it started off being because I used to cut myself and I suffered from depression. But then it kind of snowballed into other issues. Well, not snowballed into it, but it's just like, it's therapy, so you talk about issues you have, obviously, whatever they are, regardless of the main reason why you went. And so we started talking more about situations that happened with my dad, and it was around the time they were going through their divorce. He was moving out. I never saw him. He wouldn't call. He has a new girlfriend, doesn't tell me about it until there's a family dinner. I can't bring my best friend, but he just, you know, decides it's going to be a surprise that I meet his girlfriend and her 3 kids. So it got to that situation. I was just like I was trying to find myself, and I was dealing with issues that happened way before my parents' divorce. And so it was kind of like a slap in the face when he would do shit like that. So I had a lot of resentment towards my father for the things that he did. From what I saw, my perspective is it? Yeah. And my perception of the situation that was at hand. So I blamed him for a lot of things. Because I feel like if he was more there during certain times when I needed him to be there, not like support-wise, just even physically in my house, then maybe there's certain decisions that I wouldn't have made. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that now. But, anyway. Oh, now I get what I was trying to say before. My point is, about that is, I'm a very caring person, and I don't want to go throughout life having any type of regrets. So, excuse me, so I try to do things the way I want to do it so that I don't regret that I didn't do something, and X, Y, and Z. So I didn't want something bad to ever happen to my dad to where I would be spending the rest of my life trying to forgive myself for not being nicer to him and to stop telling him how much I hated him, because there was a point where I called him multiple times looking for some type of support or hoping that he would actually start being my father again, and he just wouldn't. And I would literally scream at him and say, I fucking hate you. Like, I fucking hate you. And I remember specifically one instance, I won't go into it, but I did call him on the phone and I was yelling at the top of my lungs in a CVS parking lot telling him how much I fucking hated him. So yeah, that happened. But as I got older, I was like, my mom kept telling me, like, you can't change people, you can only accept them. And I wasn't ready to accept who my father was. But once I noticed that no matter what I did, I can't change him, I may as well just, like, have the relationship with him for myself. So I would call him all the time. There was literally a point for maybe 6 months to a year where I would go to his house every single weekend because I wanted my little sister to know who I was, and so that I could have some type of a relationship with him. Then I noticed that that wasn't really going so well because I was still getting upset with him because he wasn't being very fair. Like, he would call my siblings, but he would still never call me. I was always the one to reach out. And if you guys have been watching me for a long time on my channel, you know the hardships that I've gone through over the last couple of years that I've talked about on my channel that have really, really fucked my life up. So for me to be the one, again, giving my all to something and not getting anything in return or feeling good about me doing whatever I'm doing, not looking for so much in return, it just kind of really, it fucked me up. So I stopped and I waited for him to call me, and the only time my dad will call me and pick up the phone and know my phone number and know my fucking name and care about what I'm doing is when he calls because he needs something for himself. I'm 23 years old and I will be 24 in November, and I've got to tell you, I have way too much shit going on in my life right now to be giving a flying fuck about any of that. So I made the decision, I'm just really gonna stop. I can't allow myself to feel guilty if something happens, because I know I've tried multiple times. I've tried, I've given up, and then I've tried again, and I've given up one more time, and I've tried again, and I'm done now. I'm finished. I am spent. I can't do it any fucking more, so I'm not going to do it anymore. And it just really sucks, because that's not how it should be. And I tried to have a conversation with him the other day, like a couple weeks ago, because I didn't want to even go to his house, but I wanted to see my cousin, and I don't get to see her so often. So I was like, fuck it, fuck my dad, I really don't care about him, I don't care about my sister, I don't give a fuck about anything, I just want to see my cousin, so I'm gonna go over there. And I didn't even call him, I didn't even talk to him that day till I got there. But anyway, my point is, I tried to talk to him that day about him not showing up to my sister's engagement party, and how she's hurt by it, and how he needs to know that she has fucking feelings, and she feels like he's not even gonna show up to her wedding, he's not gonna walk her down the aisle, because he's gonna come up with 1,000,001 excuses as to why he can't do that. So he's so fucking immature, and I'm assuming it's how he grew up, but I feel like that's just an excuse for him, because he's had how many years to fix it? He's been told how many times that he should fix that, and he's yet to do so, because he doesn't fucking care. He's very selfish. He gives no fucks about anybody else but himself. And it's really unfortunate. It's heartbreaking. It kills me. So when I talk about the other situation, I'm not gonna cry, but when I talk about the other situation that kills me about my ex-boyfriend, it's not just about a boy or about a guy. There's so much more to the story that people don't understand, and that's why I'm coming to terms with the fact that this is daddy issues, because I've yet to be able to have a father-daughter relationship with him that I was satisfied with, that I can accept, that I was proud of. Because I've come to the conclusion it's never gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep beating myself up, hoping it can be this when it's really that. It's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I don't think there's really a point. I just need to vent yet again in another video, but I don't even need anybody to tell me, oh, you need to just pray, and you need to do this, you need to do that. No, what the fuck I need to do is just leave this nigga alone, because clearly it ain't working. It's not gonna work. So, but I'm at the point where I'm okay. If something happens to him, I might cry because it's my dad who's gone, but I'm not gonna cry or feel guilty that we didn't have a relationship, because I tried numerous times. And he just couldn't even meet me halfway. He couldn't meet me a quarter of the way. He just stayed right where the fuck he's been the whole entire time, not caring. So I guess this is another kind of reach out video, so if anybody else feels like they have daddy issues or whatever the case is, and you want to talk to somebody about it, you can definitely talk to me. I have no judgment towards anybody or anything at all necessarily when it comes to situations like this. I've just been through it all, and I'm still going through it, and I just know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if you ever need anybody to talk to, like, I'm here. If you lasted this long in the video, I really do appreciate it. Sometimes people just need to vent and let shit off their chest. And yeah, so I don't know, but like me and my sister, I think this is the one time, and my mom even said it, this is the one time that all three of us, because I have 2 other siblings, where we're all mad at my dad at the same time. Because he's just really doing some fucking shitty things. Like, how is it that you say you have no money, but everybody gets new cell phones and Michael Kors bags and flowers and big birthday parties, expensive cakes, custom shit, new cars and everything, but you have no fucking money? Like, you can't pay tuition, but you can put titties in some bitch's chest. Like, I never fucking understood that, and I never fucking will. Nor am I gonna continue to try to figure it out. My dad is fucked in the head. He's an asshole, and I can honestly say I actually have hate for my dad. I mean, I'm doing fine though, because my mom is my fucking rock, and I love her, and she supports us all through any and everything, and she holds shit down. She's been holding it down for 10+ years, and I admire her for that. So even if I ever come on here and I'm talking shit about her, just know that the second I turned the camera off, I felt bad about it, because I love my mom. I love everything she does for me. She's she's just amazing, and she's the greatest support system in the entire world, and she's really all I need, because she's just that good. So pretty much fuck my father. He's a dick, and I'm done trying to have a relationship with him. He's very immature. I'm more of an adult than he is, and it's really sad. It's kind of pathetic, and it still hurts. I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt. I'm just saying I'm gonna stop fucking trying. Because you have to realize a point in your life where you need to just stop wasting energy and time on people. And honestly, that time has come in terms of my father. So, I mean, hopefully somebody else was able to take something from this video, like I said, if you even lasted this long. So, I just appreciate you guys listening and watching and all that good shit. Don't feel sorry for me, because I don't feel sorry for myself. So, I'm gonna finish whatever's in my cup right now and probably refill. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.